Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Books Corner, where I decided to film directly in front of my... Normally we will be filming like on the side, and you guys can see Uni and my big black chair that I sit in. But today we have a stack of books sitting right here beside me that we're going to be talking about today. And then I also want to showcase some of my favorite books. Spontaneous is another book I hope to pick up this month. This month of October is going to be kind of weird. This video is going to be kind of weird and disjointed, so I'm sorry for that. The books I'm showing you are books I'm really looking forward to reading, but every book is up for grabs this month. I really just want to read a book a day to get back into reading. I've learned if you just push yourself into something, eventually it just clicks. So that's what we're doing. And I want to read a book a day. I also wouldn't really mind also vlogging every day. I'm not gonna make any significant promises on this, but that is like a hope, and so we'll see if it succeeds that way. And yeah, we have a few fun videos coming out as well. I'll talk about the one that's coming out tomorrow, so you guys are aware. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my dog, which is a Kate Weismer. She's in this list already, so we'll talk about her when we get to her. Is she still here? Did I keep her? I thought I kept her. I guess we'll find out. If I don't, then I'll mention her at the end. Alright, let's talk about... I want to move these towards the end since we're going to talk about Cassandra Clare at the very end. I'll also mention most of these books are going to have like a reading vlog or something, which is why I prioritize showing them to you. There's a whole bunch of books on my shelves I really looking forward to reading and things like that, but these ones will have specific reading vlogs of my reactions and things, or have a review of some sort, and so I wanted to showcase that. The first one, like I was saying, is Watchmen. I'm like 100 or so pages into Watchmen, and the reason why I'm recommending this is because in the beginning... Oh, when are we going to watch Watchmen? If we have any extra time in the month of October, me and my brother are going to do a movie commentary to Watchmen, the final director's cut, and so I'm going to link in Movie Rose down below, which is my reading channel, my movie channel, and so if you guys are interested in seeing me react to the movie, I will also be reading this with you guys. It's really long, and it's really dense, which is why I've not really picked it up, but I will, and things. I just don't think my review will be the best. So that's the first one. Like I said, I'm just moving those. Okay, oh my gosh. Wait, is it really not in here? Oh, there they are. I found them. Don't you worry. There's only like 12 books I'm talking about, but my TBR is like 30, so... You know, we're just not talking about all the books. Because I have so many books I want to read that are on my shelves. So many books. Like, I just bought like 30 books, and I want to read all of them. So, anything in the book hauls, I want to read those. Unless I have already read them. Speaking of rereads, I do plan on doing a little bit of a reread. So, in the month of September, if I'm not mistaken, hopefully it was in the month of September, I posted my Fallen reread every month. I'm trying to reread one book from my childhood that I was obsessed with and see if it's problematic or whatever it might be. And so, this month it's Beautiful Disaster, and so I'll be reading and vlogging my experience while going through Travis Maddox himself. And we also have Beautiful Wedding, which is the companion novel, basically a very long epilogue to A Beautiful Disaster, written both points of views between Abby and Travis. I also have Walking Disaster, which I don't plan on picking up, which is somewhere on my shelves. I'm not really sure where it went, but it's here somewhere. And so I decided to pick up A Beautiful Disaster instead of A Walking Disaster. Let me know if you guys would rather me read from Travis's point of view, since I've never read it. I just don't feel like it's going to be as well written, in my personal opinion. We have Beach Read by Emily Henry, which is my current read right now. I'm loving this. This is about two authors who have to write the other person's novel, and they end up falling in love. I'm super duper excited for this. It's one of my most anticipated books, and so I'm really, really excited to have a copy of it on my own. Alright. Then we have Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas, which is one of the first... I keep saying it because it's just amazing. It's just so cool. He's one of the first ever Latino transgender authors to ever get on the Best Time New York Times bestsellers, and I just knew with the moment this is bringing, I needed to read it. This is about a queer character who ends up bringing up a ghost boy in a cemetery who ends up being like the bad ghost boy. Oh my god, this is written for me. I'm just so excited to read it. I'm so excited. And so yeah, I'll be reading this. If you guys want to know my impressions, my vlog, whatever it might be for this, let me know in the comments down below. Basically, that's what this video is. And then we have two books that I've already read this year. One of these books I've already read like twice this year, and then also have reviews and stuff for. So we have The Sweetest Kind of Poison by Kay Weismer, which is a poetry collection which I reviewed for. She just recently updated her bio for this, and so I'm going to read the poem she decided to keep, even though I think every poem in here is beautiful. But I get it. I understand. You know, So I'm excited to see the updated version of Sweetest Kind of Poison, and so I'll be reading on my Kindle on October 1st. I'll get to that. So let's talk about Poems for the End of the World, which is going to go up somewhere on the screen. Poems for the End of the World is a poetry collection written by Kay Weismer. It comes out on October 1st, and I already have a full entire non-spoiler review in case you guys are curious to see what it's specifically about. But I also have a Let's Read Together video coming up where I talk about certain poems and stuff. It's going to be really, really fun, really exciting. I filmed it back in like June or something like that, and so I'm really excited for it to see light of day and come to fruition and stuff. And because we're already on a Kay Weismer kick, I decided I would go ahead and reread the Anti-Virginity Pact, and so I'm really excited to pick this up as well. I've yet to have this version and stuff, and so I'm really excited to be able to do that in general, and so it's really exciting. How many times can I say really exciting in this video? No one truly knows. Alright, and then we have Midnight Sun, which came out in, was it August? Jesus Christ. Please be September. I don't know. Oh, I really think it was August. Either way, I'm like 100 or so pages into this. It's so big, guys, it scares me. It's also really well written. I don't know. I was in the mood for it, and then I wasn't in the mood for it, and so I'm really hoping October brings me back in the mood for it. Knock over, you know why? It's my dog. She's right there. But yeah, and so we have Midnight Sun, which is Edward's point of view for Twilight, and this will have its own spoilery reading vlog once I finish it. So that's something you guys can expect. Alrighty, let's jump into what I would like to call the Consider Claire section of this video. Well, you just really went back here, didn't you? I would say yes, you did. So we have Clockwork Princess, which is book 3 in the Immortal Devices. I don't really know how to describe the series to you. It follows Tessa Young as she gets brought into the world of shadow hunters and demons and things. Oh, hi, sweetie. And then we have City of Heavenly Fire, which is book 6, which follows Clary while she gets brought into the world of shadow hunters and things. They're not the same, but the same premise, you know. And I'm really looking forward to the end of both these. These will end both trilogies, books 4, 5, and 6. And this will be books 1, 2, and 3. And so reviews will be coming for both of these in a short amount of time. Now it comes to you guys with a question. Would you guys want to see the bind-ups, a non-spoiler or a spoiler review of the bind-ups as I read them? So that includes Ghost of the Shadow Market, The Bane Chronicles, and Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. Would you guys specifically like to see me review all 3 of these at once, like in a wrap-up, like I've been doing with the trilogies, since there are 3 of them? What luck is that? Or would you guys like to see a specific review for each of these books, and things under that line? I would love to know in the comments down below, but guys, that brings us to the end of our TBR video this month. I know it was short, it was sweet, and it was all over the place. I'm not really feeling the best, and I think that's kind of the reason why. I'm in kind of like a weird headspace. There's plenty of other books I'm really looking forward to, such as like Spontaneous, what is it called? People Kill People. You know, there's other books in here that I'm really looking forward to, but at the moment, these are the books that we're going to be prioritizing. These are the books I will be finishing. Well, maybe not the 3 bind-ups. We might start the 3 bind-ups. I'm not sure. Alright, if you guys enjoyed the video, please big back thumbs up. Don't comment down below. Hit subscribe and I'll see you next time for another video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.